Good morning, class. I hope you're all able to hear me. So let me just get clarification on my volume and then I shall begin in earnest. So welcome everybody to Grade Up. Today we are doing yet another session and yet another video session. So good morning, class. Yes, I am able to hear my voice. So on that note, let me begin straight away without further ado. So this is myself, Aritro Dasgupta, and I've been at Grade Up now for almost a month, about 3 weeks. I've taken several strategy sessions. I've also taken a few lectures on general awareness. That's my subject area. So today we are going to talk about maths, whether maths is compulsory for BBA examinations. Now, this is a great fear that a lot of students have, and I will not say it is completely unjustified. Yes, to some extent it is justified, but also some students can have problems because of this. So let us understand. There are two BBA. When I'm saying BBA here, I'm including the broad range of management examination after graduation. Business management. So hotel management is separate, or fashion design is separate. Mass comm is separate. I'm only talking of business management. So I'm talking of BBA, BBE, BMS, BFIA, etc. today. So is maths? I'm also including IPM, the 5-year integrated program, which several of the IIMs are now offering. So let us understand for all of them. Is maths compulsory for them? Answer is yes and no. So some exams it is compulsory, for some exams it is not. It depends on the examinations. So this session is very important for students in class 12, 11 and 10th. I would say even 9th, because you can actually plan accordingly what stream you're going to choose in class 11 after 10th, whether even if you're choosing commerce or humanities, whether you should keep maths with you. I would suggest, if you can do maths, अगर आप maths में ठीक ठाक है, 70-75 नंबर आ सकते हैं, you keep maths. So there is no difference nowadays between getting a 90 and a 50, because at an 85 or a 90 you still don't get admission in a top DU college, merit based. But if you can still get, let's say, 80, 70, 75, if you're reasonably good and it does not डिट्रैक्ट योर स्कोर इन दी अदर एग्जाम्स, लाइक कभी कभी होता है मैथ्स में आपने इतना फोकस किया कि बाकी आप पढ़ ही नहीं पाए, ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए. बट ओवरऑल अगर आप 70 के आसपास ला सके, आप ले लो मैथ्स, बिकॉज उसके बहुत एडवांटेजेस है. तो क्या एडवांटेजेस है थोड़ा समझते हैं, बट एट द सेम टाइम देयर आर सम स्टूडेंट्स, एडमिटेडली वी आर नॉट ऑल गुड एट एवरीथिंग. आई वाज नॉट वेरी गुड एट मैथ्स. I was very poor in geometry, to be honest. So if you're not good at some topic, how can you make up for it? Let us understand today. Nothing to worry. So before I move ahead, we at Grade Up, we are offering a special package today of 45% off on Grade Up Super. So there are live courses and mock tests as well. So do use the code Mantra45. You can use this to get a flat 45% off. As you know, now is the IPL season. Yesterday, my team won, KKR. Very happy for that. Beaming in cricket and football, both the sports, my team won. I'm happy Manchester United won and KKR won. So it's been a good day that way for me. बट बिकॉज ऑफ द क्रिकेट सीजन वी अच्छे स्कोर की जिद आप लोगों को भी करना चाहिए. जस्ट लाइक द क्रिकेट टीम्स आर डूइंग, यू गाइस शुड आल्सो डू द सेम. Now, this is a batch we are running at present, BBA and Hotel Management batch. The crash course is ongoing. I'll give you some more details on this. There's the board number I've mentioned at the bottom, 9650052904. इस पे call कीजिए and you will, the counselor will help you with understanding the package at Grade Up. Right. So before I take into the maths part, let's understand what exactly is the BBA. As you are all aware, it's Bachelor of Business Administration. It focuses on teaching the student the business basic aspects of business admin. Right. The course covers all core areas in the operation and functioning and management of a business, and it involves subjects such as human resource management, marketing, operations, finance, systems, etc. You'll have some topics around economics. Nowadays, a lot of focus on soft skills as well. So there are courses like BBE, which is more focused on economics, business economics. There's a topic called management, BMS. There's also BFIA, which is more focused on finance. So मैंने एक सेशन लिया था कुछ दिन पहले, जिसमें बहुत सारे मैंने दिखाया था क्या डिफरेंसेस है. देयर आर सटल नीश डिफरेंसेस बिटवीन बीबीए, बीबीई, बीएमएस एंड बीएफआईए. There are differences, but 80% it remains the same. So today's topic basically covers for all kinds of business management courses. Hope you understand. Also the IPMs, which is a 5-year program. Now, this is a 3-year degree program that provides a fundamental education in business and management principles. The programs typically allow students to specialize in one of the multiple concentration areas, such as international business, finance, real estate, computer information systems, or accounting. So you can actually specialize in any of these programs. Okay, now one can do without BBA without maths. Let's understand. So as such, there is no rule that you need to have maths in class 12. Even if you do not have maths in class 12, as per Indian law, you can pursue BBA in India. But some colleges have a requirement to sit for their entrance examination. Right. So one should be one should be an Indian citizen within the age group of 17 to 22 to have passed class 12 from any stream with at least 40% marks. And English has to be one of the main subjects to be eligible for to apply for BBA. So English very important. Most of you who are from CBSE or ICSE or some of the state boards who are watching this video, I'm sure you guys already do have English. So that isn't a big challenge. Okay. So as I said, ब्रैकेट में लिखा है वेरीज फ्रॉम इंस्टीट्यूट टू इंस्टीट्यूट. सो थोड़ा समझते हैं इसको. So कुछ colleges है जैसे NMIMS. NMIMS is a very old, a really prestigious institute. It is the Narsi Monji Institute of Management Studies. It's one of the oldest management colleges in the country. The NMIMS group has now expanded into several different topics and also into several different cities. But the core remains management in the city of Mumbai. So NMIMS School of Management is one college, and there is also DUJAT, which is for Delhi University. Now, DUJAT might very soon be replaced by CUCET. Until we get the final notification for CUCET, we at Gradeup, because we are the authority, and we are not authority in terms of government, but we have knowledge, authority in terms of knowledge. So if you guys are watching our video, मैं आपको कोई भी fake news नहीं दे सकती. Even अगर 1% doubt हो, I need to be cautious. So अभी तक CUCT का फाइनल नहीं आया है. सो एज ऑफ नाउ लेट अस अज्यूम इट इज DUJAT. सो DUJAT में मैथ्स कंपलसरी है क्लास 12 में, राइट? उसका कारण भी है क्योंकि जो करिकुलम है, देर इज अ लॉट ऑफ इट इज रियली एग्जॉस्टिव एंड इट रिक्वायर्स क्वांटिटेटिव एंड एनालिटिकल skills for which you do need mathematics. Once you crack DUJAT, and if you do manage to crack DUJAT, several colleges remain open for you. Colleges such as Shahid Sukhdev, which is considered the best in Delhi University. There's also uh, the Keshav Mahavidyalaya. There is the Deen Dayal Upadhyay College. Nowadays, even Gargi College is offering. So about 13, 14 colleges in Delhi offer these different courses. It's not just BMS. There is no BBA in DU. There is BMS, which is offered by 3 to 4 colleges. BFIA, which is again a few colleges. BBE is offered by more than a dozen colleges. So that is where there is a lot of opportunity for you guys. ठीक है. As you guys are aware, as we do know you guys, we have a thorough understanding of this age group because we've been teaching for so many years. We know that you guys are comfortable on the phone, but you're probably even more comfortable on WhatsApp, which is why we also have a WhatsApp number for different queries. 93544999530. That's the number. Do WhatsApp us, and I will be very happy to. No, not me, as in our team at Gradeup will be very happy to answer any queries that you guys may have. ओके, सो DUJAT का एलिजिबिलिटी थोड़ा समझते हैं. अब नीचे देखिए, हमने ब्लू में अलग से डाल रखा है, बोल्ड करके, इट इज कंपल्सरी. ठीक है, नो कंफ्यूजन इसमें. कैंडिडेट्स बिलोंगिंग टू द जनरल कैटेगरी मस्ट हैव सिक्योर्ड एटलीस्ट 60% एग्रीगेट इन क्लास 12. देयर इज स्लाइट रिलैक्सेशन फॉर दोज फ्रॉम रिजर्व्ड कैटेगरीज लाइक SC, ST and PWD. So this aggregate is based on a candidate score in the 4 papers. So it has to be English, mathematics and 2 other subjects. English and maths are compulsory. Not only are they compulsory for eligibility, they're also compulsory in the best of 4 that you have to select. So that's again a thing. A lot of examinations, a lot of students ask, is it part of the best of 4? So that is where we need to understand. So maths is a compulsory subject to be eligible for the entrance examination. No two ways about it, no doubt about it. And it is not going to change in the near future unless CUCET comes up with something drastic, which I truly doubt. Okay, now ये सबसे ज़्यादा interesting program है in terms of whether maths is compulsory or not. ठीक है, DUJAT में simple है, maths है compulsory. अगर maths नहीं हो, आप नहीं बैठ सकते exam में. IP मैथ में कंपलसरी नहीं है. As you can see at the bottom, it is not compulsory. But if you're not very good at maths, should you go for this exam? That is another question. So there are some examinations, I'll come to them in a while, उनमें मैथ्स नहीं चाहिए, एंड इनफैक्ट क्वेश्चन भी बस क्लास 10 तक ही आते हैं, तो उनमें तो कोई कंफ्यूजन है ही नहीं. लेकिन आईपी मैथ में DUJAT does have questions in class 11 12. IP Mat, you are eligible to sit if you do not have maths, but they do have some questions from class 11 12 maths in the question paper. So that way this is a slightly ambiguous decision which we can leave it up to you, but I'll tell you how to do it. पहले थोड़ा समझ लेते हैं. It's eligibility for this year. It's a set of requirements as the IIM Indore has mentioned. IIM Rohtak has very similar norms. For this, they should have a minimum score of 60% aggregate in both 10th and 12th, or equivalent in the case of general and non-creamy layer OBC, creamy and non-creamy OBC category. So maths is not a compulsory subject, but you have questions which come up. वो लिखा नहीं है पीपीटी में, बट मैं आपको बताता हूँ, देर आर सम क्वेश्चन फ्रॉम इंटीग्रेशन, डिफरेंशिएशन, कैलकुलस, कोऑर्डिनेट ज्योमेट्री, लिमिट्स, which have been asked in the past. So the question is, should you go for it? I would say it depends purely on your confidence. There are some students who don't take up maths, but who can study separately, who can take up coaching, who can take up online classes. We in our IPM program, we cover higher maths, so no worries. You can take our program, learn higher maths. आप 2 साल स्कूल में नहीं पढ़े, but हो सकता है हमारे क्लासेस लेकर आप उसको क्वालिफाई कर जाए. इफ यू हैव दैट कॉन्फिडेंस, आई वुड से वेरी गुड. अनदर ऑप्शन इज, you know that you won't crack those higher maths questions, but you are very good in the rest. So IPM has a pretty tough verbal section, it has a pretty tough reasoning section, and it has a math section. So math section में some questions are class 11 12 वाले, but 70% questions are till class 10. So I would say that if you can maximize on those segments, if you can get a 60% from those segments, even if the rest you're not doing that well, you can somehow manage that. Once you are at an IIM Indore, the first 3 years the level of maths is not very tough. In MBA there is, once you do go to the master's level, but again it is not something to deter you. You might get a B at worst you might get a C grade in one topic. I don't think that matters too much in the bigger picture, right? So if you're reasonably good at maths, go for this exam. If you're not very good at maths, you can still go for it. ऐसा नहीं कि बिल्कुल ही out of this thing है. अगर मैं 3 sections मान लूँ, just hypothetically 100 marks, it's not for 100 but just for ease of understanding. English, there is no higher maths obviously. Reasoning, there's no higher maths. In math, 30% of the total has higher maths. So 30% of one segment means 10% of the overall. So 90% में आपको कोई problem नहीं होगा if you do not have maths in class 12. ठीक है? So that is the benchmark. So you can decide accordingly. Symbiosis, no confusion here. You do not need maths in class 12, and in fact none of the questions are after class 10. Most of the all the questions in math, they are till class 10 level. Time, speed and distance, time and work, profit and loss, these kind of topics. ठीक है? ज़्यादा से ज़्यादा थोड़ा probability आ सकता है, nothing else. Okay, so the eligibility criteria for said BBA is, as has been mentioned here, the student must have cleared class 12 from some recognized board. So it could be CBSE, ICSE, IB, International Baccalaureate. It could also be any of the recognized state boards in India. So no problem. And you should have a minimum 50% in class 12 or 45% in the case of reserved category candidates. It's not compulsory maths. I'll move ahead. Simple. Narsimonji, maths is compulsory. Narsimonji has a 3-year program. It also has a 5-year program. For both of them, both the entrances, maths is compulsory. The entrance is actually together. You can opt out after 3 years. So you need not go for the full 5-year program. So candidates must have qualified in class 12 or equivalent in first attempt from a recognized board. That's an interesting point here. The NPAT aspirants must have passed maths and statistics, or statistics, one of the two in class 12. Some students may have stats and you don't have maths. In that case, you are eligible. Stats is a fairly popular subject among a lot of people from the Maharashtra board and for a lot of people who are from this ICSE background, so which is pretty popular in Mumbai and rest of Maharashtra. Pune, it's quite popular, so that is why they have specifically mentioned statistics. Okay. They could also be eligible or equivalent through okay, so this is for all these programs. It's for BBA and for BCom honors as well as for BSc finance. In तीनों का single paper है. So a lot of students actually go sit for this paper, but they can also go for a finance specialization, and it's called a BSc, but it's similar to a BFIA, not very different to how BFIA is done. Right? I think there is no confusion here. Okay, so now this is your final prescription pill. Please do not waste time on useless news. We have given you the right information. Isko follow kijiye and your preparation will be on the right track. Read with a sense of urgency. Please do not waste time. कभी कभी चलता है, but overall you need to be focused. You need to have a proper session plan. Do consult with us for the session plan and how you can do it. I'm just looking for chats in case any students have any questions. ओके, सेल्फ नोट्स बनाना बहुत ज़रूरी है क्योंकि उसी में आपको पता चलता है कि वेयर डू यू स्टैंड versus the rest of the competition. Editorials and opinion pages from the newspapers, they need to be taken care of thoroughly. एंड ऑफ कोर्स जो भी सर्च लिंक्स है न्यूज़पेपर्स में उनको प्लीज फर्दर देखिए, look into them. Some of the really good newspapers we have mentioned earlier. For any queries, I had already mentioned this number, our official board number 9650052904. We also have another number 9319599244. So you can use any of these numbers to get in touch with us. ग्रेड अप का आपको टैगलाइन मालूम ही होगा अब तक, सही प्रेप है तो लाइफ सेट है. हमारा यूट्यूब चैनल भी है. आई थिंक मेनी ऑफ यू मस्ट बी वाचिंग दिस session on YouTube, so do feel comfortable to press the bell icon to get notification for all further videos. सही प्रेप है तो लाइफ सेट है. once you we are also there on Google Play, we have our own app, तो उसको आप डाउनलोड कर लेंगे तो you can receive topic wise quizzes which you can practice, and also you can keep attending live classes, so that is something which is possible here. You can see we got good number of stars on Google Play, so hopefully it'll get even better. We at grade up. Right, so that's pretty much it from my side. I will look into the questions. मैं थोड़ा YouTube पे भी देख लेता हूँ in case you guys have any questions on the YouTube channel. यहाँ पे तो अभी है नहीं कोई questions. देख लेता हूँ in case you guys have any questions on the YouTube channel. यहाँ पे तो अभी है नहीं कोई questions. Right, not yet any questions. I'll just wait for a couple of minutes. I'll keep it open in case you guys have any questions. And then we can take it ahead. Right, so on that note, do feel free to message me later on, even if this is not on live chat. मैं बाद में check कर लूँगा questions. कोई भी सवाल हो, I'll be very happy to answer those questions. I do look into my older videos as well, so if you are seeing the recordings, आप लिख दीजिए सवाल. I'll be very happy to look into them. ठीक है, so on that note, wonderful interacting with all of you. I'm closing the session now. Thank you so much, guys. See you all very soon.